Hi guys, welcome back to another video with us. My name is Rebecca.
And my name is Gautam. So we are the Odyssey of two travel influencers.
And we have an Instagram handle that's called Odyssey of Two. So do follow, and if you are following us, do let us know in the comments below. This is the most requested video from all of you. You guys always ask this question.
So what is in our camera bag 2023? So the first thing is the cameras. So let's talk about the cameras.
Our most favorite gadget, which is the Canon EOS R5. This is something that we don't travel without. It's constant in our travel bag. So let's talk more detail into what Canon is and why we use it.
So Canon EOS R5 is a 45 megapixel full frame camera. So it's one of the best in the market. And it has a dual pixel CMOS sensor which gives you those videos. Even the video now you're seeing is shot on that. So it's crystal clear. And what I love about Canon EOS R5, it's very light and it's very ergonomic. So it's very easy to use. And coming to Canon, I love the way how I control my settings and everything in my camera, because it's very easy and it's easy like a mobile.
Yes, and I think before Canon we had a Sony camera. We loved that too, but
I think now we are just obsessed with Canon EOS R5.
Yes, and also do you think it's beginner friendly? Do you think people should invest the first itself Canon EOS R5?
I would say that EOS R5 is a professional camera, so I wouldn't recommend for beginners. But I think nowadays anything is possible with YouTube, and you can learn anything with YouTube. So I would say even a beginner could start with that, but I would recommend maybe a camera lesser than R5, something like an R6 or even more lesser than that. But otherwise R5 is a stunning camera and it's a very versatile camera.
Next up, we use the iPhone 14 Pro Max.
So the 14 Pro Max. So amazing camera which is around 48 megapixels. And what I love about the latest 14 Pro Max is that the stabilization, which is amazing. So even if you have those small handshakes, it is not seen at all. And then Apple allows you to record in something called as Apple Pro RAW and Apple Pro Res for the videos. These two are amazing and they have so much details that you could edit in so many softwares. So we love using the iPhone mobile, and we mainly use it for all our stories, and we do get a lot of questions about what camera do you use whenever we put a story on. So it's the iPhone 14 Pro Max now, and what we regularly do is every year we try to at least upgrade one of our phones to the latest iPhone, so that we always have the latest iPhone camera with us.
Next up is our action camera, which is the GoPro Hero 11. I love that it is so small and it really helps us with all our vlogging. So most of the vlogging that's there on our YouTube is shot in GoPro, and this is a great gadget when you want to use it underwater as well. And it is very easy for me, for a person like me who don't know much about cameras. I really love this GoPro because of the stability, and I can just shoot
like you can just record with a single click. Just click it and you can just record, and you don't have to worry about the light or the color or your stabilization or anything. So that's why it's like very user friendly and it's like very quick. The best part about GoPro Hero 11 is that you can record up to 5.3K resolution, and also photos can be clicked to a high resolution of around 27 megapixels, and there are many more. And I think the best part about GoPro is the time lapses and the star trails. And I think they have improved the star trails and the night modes in the new Hero 11, which is amazing. So if you have not yet tried, you should try this. And I would recommend the GoPro to any beginner, because it's very easy to use and you can start capturing, and when you get the knack of it, maybe you can go for the full frame cameras like we talked about it earlier.
And also the great thing about GoPro and why we have it in our whole camera gadgets bag is not only for vlogging. There are certain occasions where they don't allow us to carry the camera when we do a lot of adventure sports.
Correct, yeah.
Or when we want to carry it towards the water end.
And we are scared about even carrying the full frame camera So at
Yes.
that time, I think GoPro is a savior.
Yes, so and you can use it in a multiple ways by just hanging it in your clipping it into your
Yeah, there are like
bags.
umpteen number of accessories which can be paired with the GoPro and used it in many different ways.
Correct, and for somebody who wants to start a vlog with travel vlogs, can definitely go for the GoPro Hero 11.
The last camera would be the camera in the sky. I think I will talk about it later separately.
So let's get into the next segment about lenses and what lenses we own.
So I think the first lens that we love and even what we are shooting right now is the RF 50mm f1.8 STM lens, which is a very cheap lens. To be true, it's just 15,000 rupees, and it just does wonder when paired with the R5. You can see the quality yourself, and it's an amazing lens for taking portraits, and even in very low light conditions, it will be very handy. And the next lens would be the 1435, the f4 lens. This is a very amazing lens, but I don't see many of the people using it. I don't know why. I think the main reason would be due to the f4, because f4, what happens is in very low light conditions, it will be very difficult to use this lens. But otherwise, in daylight and to capture a lot of wide angle or ultra wide angle, because it's 14. So when you do that, you tend to get a lot of information. For example, if I want to show a building, a whole tall new building, I can show that with this lens. And the quality is like amazing. And so I love this lens so much. So that's why I would definitely recommend you buying this if you are a person who love high quality ultra wide photos. The next lens I would advise or would recommend is the 7200 RF f2.8. It's an amazing lens, and it gives you like a lot of depth. Even you have as it's 70 and 200. Even if you have to keep your camera very far away to shoot, it you give the photos that you get from this lens and the videos that you get from this lens is totally different, which you wouldn't get it from even I was talking about the 1435 or the 50. I don't know, it's totally different. It's because of the optics is so different that the 7200 is so beautiful. And as it's 200, you will be able to even capture a pretty level of telephotos also. So this is an amazing lens, and I think even Rebecca loves this lens because
I really love it. So, do you want to tell people if they want to invest in one lens, what should they invest in?
I think if you guys are like looking for just one lens, just go for a 1535 or a 2470.
Okay.
So 1535 and 2470 is a very versatile lens. 2470 is amazing because you could capture for portraits. You can use a 35, 50, and then 70 for even for a depth. And for example, if it's 1535, you will get a little bit of the ultra wide angle photos, and also 35mm you will be able to take portraits. When I bought the R5, I first bought the 50mm, and then I upgraded to the 1435, and then I have the 7200. So this is how we have got our lens collection.
And also, when I remember whenever we travel outside and Gautam have to just carry one lens fixed in the body, he just takes the 50mm. Am I right?
Yeah. So the 50mm, as I told you, why I do that is because it works in all light conditions, and it's very small. It's very lightweight, so I can carry into any place and without showing off like I have a huge camera, this, that. So I think it's very nice to use. So that's the reason, and it's very versatile. So next thing comes to like carrying all these, we have to shoot ourselves.
Correct. So I think one of the other major questions is how we shoot ourselves. So I think that is one of the main gadget that has to be in our camera bag.
So this is the one. So this is a Canon BR-E1 remote. So it's like just like a trigger. So we use it to take like self-shoot ourselves, like photos. But this can't be used for the videos. So, but this is very handy. It's just small, and you don't need to have any adapters over the camera. So that's why we tend to use this a lot. Unless otherwise the distance is very very long. So in that case, we use something called the Pixel Pro. Actually, but recently we have lost it, and I've ordered a new one. So yeah, so the Pixel Pro is it's very advanced, but in that case it's a bit huge, and also it has an adapter which attached to the camera with a wire. but it can click photos and even start videos from a distance of like 300 meters. So that's the advantage of Pixel Pro. But I would definitely recommend this when you start self-shooting yourself, because this is much needed. So this is the Canon BR-E1 remote. Next thing is, when we self-shoot, we have to keep the camera on something. So that is the GITZO Legend Travel Tripod. So it's like a full carbon fiber tripod. So as you know about carbon fiber, it makes your tripod very, very light. And this GITZO Legend Travel Tripod is amazing. It's also from Srishti Digital, Chennai and Singapore. So I would say it's like lightweight. It's pretty sturdy. It handles my R5 with the 7200. So it handles like 3 to 4 kgs over its ball type head, and it's an amazing tripod. So we have been loving the tripod also, because in the past, like, we have had like 2 or 3 tripods before, and from these years, and now I think for the past 2 years we have been using the GITZO Travel Legend, and we would just continue using it.
And I think the quality is superb, and it is a major investment, being because we handle so much of expensive equipments. So we always advise and make sure to have a very, very good tripod because of the expensive gadgets that we have.
And it gives a lot of height also. In conditions where you need a lot of height for the camera to be on, the Travel Legend, it looks smaller, but it gives a lot of height when extended. So I love that too in that. And it can be disconnected into 2 or 3 pieces, and it can be even converted to a telepod. So that's many more things can be there to be done with the GITZO Travel Legend carbon fiber tripod.
The next thing that we use is our tripod for the phone, which we use for the iPhone 14 Pro Max.
So which is from Joby. It's called the mobile telepod. Even this is from the Srishti Digilife, Chennai and Singapore. So this is how small it looks, but it extends all the way, and you have to just turn it to make it tight. And they have very stable base, like a small tripod kind of thing. And then you can securely put your phone in this, and can even turn the phone horizontally and vertically, I think, which is much needed in this time of the hour. So this is a very nice mobile tripod, which we would definitely recommend to you guys.
And this also has a wireless remote. I'm really sorry, we don't know where it is right now, but this is an amazing...
No, it's there.
It's there, yeah.
So there's even a slot for that to attach it here on the tripod, and it's very handy and it's very easy. It's operated by Bluetooth. It just takes like maybe 20 seconds to connect your phone, and you can just click your picture to that remote, which comes with the Joby telepod.
So if you really like how the video is going, and if we are really giving you a lot of information, and if you really love the video, do like and subscribe to our channel and support us by showing more love.
The whole video is about the camera bag. So here it is. So this is the LOWEPRO PHOTOSPORT backpack. It's an amazing backpack. So the whole video I could be saying amazing, amazing, because each and every product we have just loved and invested in it. So this backpack is very versatile. It's from Srishti Digilife, Chennai and Singapore. So I can just show you fastly. So I just emptied the bag to show you guys the compartments. So they have a huge compartment on top. It's like very thin and it's very lightweight. And
Gautam actually keeps his DJ in it.
Yeah, so we have talked about that. So I keep my drone in here, and also one of the lenses here. So that's what I keep on top of this. And there is also a compartment to keep passports or even some cash in this. So that I do that also. And top of here there is a zip. So we keep the small remotes or the Pixel Pro and our cards and everything in this.
Whichever we need to access it faster, we just keep it in front.
And here comes the main compartment. It's for the lenses, which can be even taken apart separately if you want to put it out for the security check or anything. So it's like a soft padded, so you don't have to worry about the protection of the lenses. So I keep my 14-35 and the 50mm lens in these two.
With the camera body, right?
Yes, sorry, with the camera body in that. So the camera body and the 2 lenses go here, and here one of the lenses and the drone goes up here, and even sometimes the GoPro goes here whenever Rebecca's tired, or it goes to Rebecca's small backpack. So, and there is also a very stretchable compartment for the tripod. So I'll talk about the tripod next. So the tripod would be here. So that's all. And I think they even have some attachments. I've even tried to use it. It's very handy. Where I can just carry the bag on, and I'll just put even the camera. I can attach my camera into this. So the camera just hangs over there, safe. So I don't have to carry it in my hand separately with the backpack. And the next thing is, it's like weatherproof, snowproof, heat proof, so it's everything proof, and so I don't have to worry about it like getting wet or drenched in a snow or like scorched in a desert. So that's why I love this bag. And the main thing, it's super lightweight, and all those carrying areas on the shoulder, it's everywhere, it's padded. So because over these past years we have traveled, and we have even changed like 2 bags so far, and so this is the best from our experience of years of traveling, and this has reduced a lot of my back pains. Next thing is the camera in the sky, and it's our DJI Mini 3 Pro. Here it is. So the DJI Mini 3 Pro, it's like carry small and create big. So that's how we would say it. So that's how the tagline goes. So DJI, the camera is amazing. It has like a beautiful quality, and right now they have this D-Cine like category where you can do like the pro resolution, and which will help you to edit a lot in the other softwares. And what I like about the DJI Mini 3 Pro, it's because it's just 249 grams.
Correct.
Yeah,
I
any
think,
other drones, yeah.
I think with any other drones more than that, I think you'll have to have license for it, and it'll be very difficult to fly it in many other countries as well. And I think there'll be restrictions in carrying it itself through your flight journeys as well. But with this, it has been very easy for us. Nobody has questioned us.
And like I told you, like this 249 grams drone will just slip into our backpack, and we don't have to worry about it at all. And it also, I love this DJI's RC controller, because before this we have had the DJI Mini 2, which is also an amazing drone. It's very small, and it's like the same 249 grams, but they tend to have an iPhone RC controller, a combined one. But this full-on DJI RC controller is very simple, because I don't have to be worried about my phone at all. I can just connect it to my phone's hotspot or the hotel's Wi-Fi, and I can just start taking my drone. So, and what I love about this drone is like same way they have improved the low light condition qualities, so where you can capture a hyperlapse or a night photograph. And there is something called the quick shots or the master shots in this, which is very easy, and I would suggest it for any beginner person who is into drone. And the last one is the tracking and the stability, which we have improved a lot in the Mini 3 Pro, and which we love a lot. And
I think the main reason we said, okay, let's invest in this, even in spite of having another drone, is because it can take vertical shots.
Yeah,
Am I right?
I forgot about it. Forgot about it. So because Rebecca is a true Instagram influencer, so they have this true vertical shooting mode in the DJI Mini 3 Pro, where the camera flips vertically and helps you to take the vertical videos for the reels. So that's an amazing thing. And the last one is like the DJI Mini 2 doesn't have the obstacle detection. Yeah. So this one has a tri-directional obstacle detection. So it just surpasses the obstacle. It doesn't get hit to any tree or any buildings in between when you try to create a beautiful shot. So here is a drone. The drone, I would suggest you to buy the Flymo combo, because it's a beautiful combo, and they have this charger. So this is the main reason you're buying the Flymo combo, because you get a backpack, and this charger allows you to charge like 3 DJI batteries in the same charger. So it's an amazing way to save a lot of time, and also doesn't have to worry about the flight hours or the timing.
The next most essential thing that we would like to talk about is our cards. The SD cards that we carry is in this small bag.
So this bag, you bought it from Amazon, right?
Yes, this is just from Amazon. So we just keep in all our cards in it, because we try taking a lot of photos and videos. So it's very necessary that we carry in a lot of SD cards. So The few SD cards that we have and we carry is the 256 GB, and
I think I don't know whether it's some coincidence or something. So far, we have only used the SanDisk cards, so we haven't bought anything other than SanDisk for each and every equipment. So it just has been like a default and like a comfortability. And I always try to buy the Extreme Pro version of the SanDisk because it's like it has a speed of 170 Mbps per second. So I think you can just copy and do the things fast.
And I think one of the major investments that we have recently is the
CF Express card from the same SanDisk. So I brought the 128 GB. It's a bit lesser. I think I am planning to invest on 256 though, because it does wonders. As I told you, this is 170 Mbps per second, but that is like triple, quadruple faster. So it just even the copying and everything happens in a GIF. So it's very comfortable. So that's where all these videos have been recording. But I'll just put a picture or a clip in between or the details below. So the next thing would be where all these things go and get stored. So
we own two external drives. So one is the Lassie, which is our new buy, and it has been amazing. So when we recently traveled to France, this is full. So we had to actually invest in another one. So this is where it came, and this is a very nice one. I really love the brand, and it's also a C-type.
It has a C-type cable, and also the soft cover outside protects the hard disk from any damage. So
yes, so these are and the other one is the Seagate. This is 4 TB as well, and this is the 4 TB as well. So as of now, we have only two external drives, and in the future we really want to invest in like a 20 TB one. So that is in the future plans.
So
but as of now,
like even in our MacBook Pro, there is around like another 4 TB. So that's how we are managing the storage so far.
So we carry the external hard disk with us only because when our cards are really full, because we shoot a whole day's content, we transfer it into the drive so that we know it is safe, and we format it and use it for the next day. Next gadget that we have invested is the Rhode mic. I mean, this is something that we recently invested because we wanted to shoot a lot of YouTube videos, and so this mic comes really handy, and it's because it's so small and tiny. We just plug it in and we just speak, and the quality is really good.
So this is the wireless go-to. So it comes with like two mics and a receiver which is attached to the camera with a wire. So it's very handy, and even we use it even in the travel in case of like very windy situations or very crowded situations where we have to talk something or tell something to you guys. So that's when we use this. So it's very easy to use. So that's the main reason that we would recommend Rode wireless go-to, and it's also cheap than the other mics available in the market.
Can we connect this over to the phone as well?
Yeah, you have to just get a cable, a different cable for the mobile phones where you can connect the adapter to the phone and you can use it. But the one that comes with the mic does not will not allow you to connect to the mobile phone directly. So you have to buy a extra cable. I think it's called the SE cable. Maybe I'll just tell the correct name. You can see it in the caption, all of the details of each and every product, so it'll be more precise.
Besides having all these gadgets, you need to actually really clean them, and you need to really maintain them. So there are
I think in our initial days of traveling, I think the first thing, even for people who are starting right now to travel and starting to showcasing your content in Instagram, the first thing I would say at least around 50% would have faced is whenever you take your camera from your hotel room, that too when you stay in a tropical area, when you go out, it's gonna just fog. Yeah, it's gonna just get fogged, and it's gonna get super foggy because the lens and the cover, due to the temperature change, they tend to fog. So where these two becomes very handy, it's very simple, just a lens blower, and this is like a microfiber cloth. So what happens is, like, whenever that fogs, the best thing to do is to blow it with this lens blower so that the fog will get the temperature will change, and then wipe with the microfiber cloth, or just wait. In case if you don't have these, just wait for some time for the lens and everything to come to you the outside temperature, so that everything will be like, it'll become clear.
Since we travel to a lot of places with different conditions and temperatures, it's really important that we carry these two with us.
The microfiber cloth for sure, because we don't know when we would like to clean, and we don't want to miss that moment also. So this is very simple, and there are like even more like good gadgets like an electronic lens blower and many things. But I would say this is very simple and this
basic.
works. Yeah, it's basic, and I think it's. I think
it just
it's better
does
you don't
the job,
spend
right?
a lot of money in these.
Yes, and these two does the job. So these are the gadgets that we carry during our travel, and I think all these gadgets are super expensive, but it is a great investment, and we have actually invested them in a course of years. It's not at a go that we got all of these, but this is what we use while we travel.
I think when many people see our Instagram profile, and when they ask us, oh my god, this is so beautiful, this video is so looks very high quality, how do you take it, with what do you take it? I think end of the day, all these gadgets are essential for such an output.
Being a sole person of like getting the best gadgets, what is there to create an amazing content for you guys and for us to keep this as memories.
Yeah,
and
so we'll be adding all the products details and also the links that where you could get those in India, in Chennai. So we'll do that in the caption below. And if you like this video, or if you have any other questions, just click the like button and comment below, and follow us for more travel tips and also such good travel info.
see you guys
In the next video.